For me, Catalyst is interesting because it's like a Fitbit or a fuel band for online communities and debate. So just like one of those fitness trackers that tells you as an individual how your health is, your heart rate, how many steps you walk, Catalyst is building out a toolkit and a dashboard that will allow community managers and people taking part in a debate to really understand the health of their conversation and the quality of their conversation, of who's participating, how are they connecting, is the argument balanced, and things like that. So it's creating a feedback loop for better conversations so we can communicate more effectively and innovate more quickly.
My part of the project is to develop metrics that can help people understand what's happening in large-scale deliberations, to get an idea of what's going well, what maybe needs some kind of intervention to make it easier to harvest the results. And to do that, we're using techniques like data mining and the like.
Collective intelligence is a very new field, and for me as a researcher, it's very difficult to have the chance to test new technologies in real life context. So Catalyst is a great chance for me to take the tool that we design and develop and test them with real communities and with real practitioners.
We're in charge of the administrative and financial management of the project, but more than this, we are trying to make the vision that is shared by the overall partners of the consortium to maintain it and to make sure that the work done is in line with what we've proposed to the European Commission.
I work for the Collaborating Center on Sustainable Consumption and Production in Germany, and there we mainly look on the topic on how to make lifestyles more sustainable. So the Catalyst project is really interesting to our work because it can help online communities that discuss these topics of everyday consumption choices.
I'm into this because collective intelligence is also all these decisions we take collectively as a democratic body, and we try to understand when we take decisions. There's so much to know, there's so much to realize. Not one person can know everything there is to know about any one decision. So if we are a group and we hear each what we have to bring, then we may enrich one another's arguments, find new objections, and find new solutions to these objections.
There is no one definition of collective intelligence. However, a common misunderstanding is between collective intelligence and crowdsourcing. There are significant practical differences between them. Both start with more or less the same goal. Although we know that a group of, say, less than 12 people is always going to be more efficient than any crowdsourced process, there are some questions or some problems where small groups fail to find an answer or workable solution. It's in these cases that we deploy either crowdsourcing or collective intelligence process. In the case of crowdsourcing, the process is to send the problem or the question to a large group of people who will on their own come up with possible answers, and then either in a small group or collectively figure out which ones are the best answers. In the collective intelligence process, the goal is more or less the same. We want new answers that a smaller group couldn't get. However, we are looking for answers that no individual member of the large group could come up with on their own. So the group is expected, or the members of the group are expected to communicate together and come up with completely new answers to the problem.
For the first time, this kind of project, in this kind of European funding project, we are really going from research to action.